also close friends, striving for mutual development and prosperity. Our cooperation is primarily focused on energy, transport, engineering, agriculture, textile, and food industries. In Uzbekistan, major Azerbaijani companies such as Pasha Holding, Matanat, Sarda Group, and Sokar are successfully operating. Similarly, Uzbek companies like Global Textile, As Silk, and Business Tex are actively represented in various regions of Azerbaijan. Over the past decades, providing mutual support and advancing shared, we will continue our constructive efforts, inshallah. In conclusion, I would like to thank the Embassy of Azerbaijan in Pakistan and the Muslim Institute for organizing this remarkable event. Shusha is a shining example of how culture and historical heritage unite nations and inspire them toward progress and cooperation. Long live Shusha. May our countries and peoples continue to prosper. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ambassador Alisher. You have given an excellent speech. Thanks a lot. Now we go to the next guest of honor, Ambassador Major General Raza Muhammad Sahib. He is the president of Islamabad Policy Research Institute, IPRI, which is focused on the national security and the policy research. Former High Commissioner of Pakistan to Mauritius, concurrently accredited to Seychelles, Madagascar, and Union of Comoros. Decorated with the Hilal-e-Imtiaz military for his distinguished services to Pakistan, served as a Director General at ISI External Wing and Additional Secretary at the Ministry of Defense Production. Retired as a 2-star General after commanding an infantry brigade, independent infantry brigade and battalion, and infantry division. Holds a PhD and MPhil degree in the international relation from the National Defense University, Islamabad, and has lectured extensively on CPAC and regional security. Alumnus of Verhoeven's Domain der.
All praises to Allah the Almighty, the most beneficent, the most merciful. Salam be upon Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, the humanity, and all of you who sit here and the countries you represent. Thank you so much, the chairman of Institute, Sahibzada Sahib, Sahibzada Sultan Ahmad Ali Sahib. Thank you so much to the ambassador of Azerbaijan, Farhadov Sahib, the excellencies, the ambassadors, the diplomats, most of all the distinguished ladies, and especially the ladies from Azerbaijan and Uzbekistan. Assalamu alaikum. It's a great honor to have been invited here. I'll begin my brief talk. I have to be brief because I am the last speaker. Everything has been said, so it is a challenge for me what to say and what not to say, and what not to repeat. Thank you. Thank you. The ayahs which were recited from the Holy Quran, they refer to the conquest and fatah, the victory. And I think they very well fit in, and they were very wisely chosen and selected in relation to the second war, in which Azerbaijani forces, after 44 days of war, were able to achieve a victory and get back their country with honor. I'm also proud to state that Pakistan was one of those countries which were there in supporting the victory of Azerbaijan. And after that, right from the next year, Pakistan, Turkey, Azerbaijan, started off with the joint military exercises, which are now called as Three Brothers exercise, because it is Turkey, Azerbaijan and Pakistan, and the cooperation continues in various sectors including defense. So I began with the victory, and it is a matter of congratulations for Azerbaijan forces and the people of Azerbaijan, that they were valiant fighters and they very ably took back their own country. I've had the honor of visiting Baku this year with Sahib Dada Sahib. There was a conference on Islamophobia, and we were lucky to be taken to the Karabakh region, and we saw the devastation which was there. We saw the devastated parts of the country, or the Nagorno-Karabakh region. We also saw the development which is being undertaken. It is being referred to as Great Return by Azerbaijan. We saw the revival. We visited the Shusha's old city. We were able to pray in the mosque which was destroyed during the war. It has been revived, and we together prayed in this mosque. And there is a 5-star hotel which has come up there. There are about 300 plus families which have now gone back to Shusha and Karabakh region. So it's a great achievement by the Azerbaijani government that they are very speedily reviving the great city. Another thing which I would like to share with you people is the impressions about Azerbaijan, because a lot has been said on the Shusha about the cultural history, the singers, the poets which were there who hailed from that region. I have found Azerbaijan a very fast developing country. They are developing so fast and at such a fast pace that it is astonishing. We went around to the old city, we went around to the modern areas, and it was amazing. Number one. Number two, the second impressive thing was the society, Azerbaijani society. It's an open society, multicultural, multilingual society. And we had the opportunity to visit the a cultural and religious harmony festival. We saw there the stalls, the books, and the cultural shows of Jews, the Christians, Protestants and Orthodox both, the Baha'i religion, the Hinduism, Islam. Everyone was there. They were just like one nation. We participated in those celebrations, and it was very impressive. What is the conclusion? My conclusion is that Azerbaijan is using soft power to build an image as an open, all-inclusive society which is willing to welcome economic cooperation, cultural cooperation from any part of the country, from any part of the world, and from any religion, any ethnicity, any country. So this was an impressive message I thought I must share. It is making great strides in the development. Towards end, I would just like to say 2 words, that Pakistan and Azerbaijan, other than the other Central Asian countries, have great potential for cooperation. We have a common history, we have common culture, we have common religion. We are so close to each other, and if you have direct flights, you'll be astonished to know that in Central Asia, you'll be reaching before you reach from Islamabad to Karachi. But unfortunately, we do not have the direct flights from here. That's one thing that we must look into, both the countries, all the countries of Central Asia and Pakistan, but more so as we are talking about the Azerbaijan. The second thing is that we have great opportunity in cooperation in the economic fields, and within the economic fields, I think there are 2 fields which I can put the finger on. One is the energy. Azerbaijan is an energy-rich country. How to make it happen? That we have to figure out. And secondly, we can collaborate in technology. Azerbaijan is also making great strides in technology, artificial intelligence and all that. Pakistan has very, very capable, very brainy, very hardworking youth with fertile minds. And Pakistani youth is doing very well in the area of technology and in the startups and also working online. So there's a great potential to capitalize upon this. With this, I once again thank the Sahibzada Sahib. Sir, thank you so much. You organized this. Thank you so much that you remembered me to come over. And thank you so much that we share such wonderful moments in Azerbaijan. Thank you to the ambassador of Azerbaijan, Uzbekistan, Morocco, Palestine, and other countries which I might be missing. And also General Shahid Hashmat, the ambassador, the doctor, the general, the former ambassadors of Pakistan who are sitting here. Thank you so much, everyone, and thank you, distinguished ladies. God bless you all.
Thank you, Amir Saab. You have given an excellent speech. Thanks to all the speakers, they have given a lot of insight about the Shusha, and we are very well educated and have better understanding of Shusha. Still, I think if there is any question in the mind of any individuals, please you can ask. The question answer session is just started, and once you ask any question, please identify yourself, tell us the name and the organization, and it should be precise question, not the comments. And you can also specify who should reply your question. Thank you. Yes. Any Mike?
Thank you very much. I'm Ambassador Amjad Shir from the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Islamabad. And my question is related, and also I would like to ask Ambassador of Azerbaijan. Excellency, we have heard a lot about Shusha, the Islamic cultural heritage and capital of Pakistan. But we don't know much about Shusha, where it is located, how much is the population, when this Shusha became the Islamic cultural center, and when it was raised, this city, you have got liberated it from Nagorno-Karabakh. But we don't know about the historical background of this city. So I would request Excellency to tell us about the historical background of this great city. Thank you.
Excellent question and very pertinent question. Maybe I was also asking the same question to you. Please.
Thank you very much for the question. Shusha is the city of the Azerbaijan. It is fortress city. Shusha built by the Panahli Khan in the 18th century, especially for protecting Karabakh from the enemies. That's why it built on the high plateau, and itself it presents like city fortress. And Shusha also names comes with one theory with that as it is a very high place. Shish means in our language this the highest part of the anything, like mountain peak. And secondly, it comes also from the cleanness of the weather, air. When you go to Shusha, you get immediately mesmerized with the beauty of the landscape and the freshness of this air. Of course, the warmness of this residents also. It is a small city, not big city. Population is not so big, tens of thousands, not so big. Shusha was strategic point in all region, in the Karabakh region, in that part of the South Caucasus. That's why when our, as one of our panelists, dear panelists, told very, meaningfully that when Azerbaijan soldiers liberated Shusha, they deliberately, under instruction of the order of our commander-in-chief, our president, did use only light weapons, not to do any destruction to the city culture and history. Because Shusha centuries became not only, we can say, cradle of culture of Azerbaijan, we can really dare say it became the cultural center of all the region. You cannot find anybody in the region, in South Caucasus and beyond it, never heard about Shusha and nothing new about Shusha, because Shusha is a city that is very well known, which is prominent culture, historical peoples, and with statehood tradition of Azerbaijan. And when we liberated the Shusha, Armenians surrendered because they knew that the aim achieved, then Azerbaijanis restored their sovereignty, their territorial integrity in the region, and some part of the Karabakh region, they left, they surrounded without shooting any simple ballot. That's the Shusha, very important city from different points of the, from different understanding of the its essence. It was really proven that it was, let's say, custodian of the culture of Azerbaijan, statehood nature of Azerbaijan, as built with the aim of the becoming fortress city. It means if Shusha with you, that means you provided, you restored stability, peace in all region, not only in Azerbaijan. That's the significance of Shusha. When the name of Shusha comes to the sound, every Azerbaijanis feel they are like from this homeland. It is like their own homeland. Every population, every member of our citizen in Azerbaijan, out of 10 million population, and amongst the almost 50 million Azerbaijanis living all over the world, they feel their Shusha, they are like own homeland. That's the very mystic city, very interesting city. My brothers, colleagues who've been there, they felt it. Inshallah, it will become also opportunity for our participants and panelists also wants to visit this place, and they will see that I told insufficiently describe Shusha. It is more than, I mean, we can hours and hours talk about Shusha, and it will be not finishing the story. It's not sufficient, yes. That's, I think this, in somehow I could answer you question. I am inviting all you, by the way, to take chance, if you do have this, to go Shusha. In last, after the immediate liberation of our territories, in the just 3 years, we established 2 international airports in the liberated Karabakh region, and third is coming, inshallah, this year. And just my brother ambassador said that, and others panelists also said, regarding Central Asian countries, Pakistan, Azerbaijan, that we should focus on our relations, people to people, cultural relations, and economic relations. I just would like to surprise you with good news that right now we have direct flights, alhamdulillah, from Azerbaijan Airlines flying from Lahore, Islamabad, Karachi, and also from Lahore we have Uzbekistan Airlines flying to Uzbekistan, and also Kyrgyzstan Airlines, I think, flying from, I think, Islamabad also. And it is, let's say, reviving the brotherhood. We can say that we are doing our all efforts to bring closer our brotherly countries. What I can say regarding easy visa, now Azerbaijan became, especially Baku, became one of the, hot, let's say, destination for Pakistanis. Till now, till these months, we received around 60,000 Pakistanis in Azerbaijan, in Baku, because visa very easy. You can get your visas just within 3 hours, online. Out of the 60,000 Pakistanis, the embassy gave just some 100 visas, just 4 maybe or 300 visas. Mainly they took their visas online and it made their job easier to see Baku using this opportunity of direct flights from all the three cities twice a week. And when it comes to transportation, land route transportations, right now NLC, TCS working through this Afghanistan and Iran, taking goods from Pakistan to Central Asia and Azerbaijan and back. I mean, of course, we started a little bit lately. We should rectify. But just for your attention, I would like to underline these regions historically were linked with each other. I think Azerbaijan may be one of the few countries, if it is not only, we have your historical heritage. It is Multani Caravanserai in the heart of the Baku. It was built 600 years ago, can you imagine? 6 centuries ago, for the traders and travels from your sacred and cultural capital of Multan. Yeah, it is there. It is. We are preserved it. We didn't change even the name during the different periods of times, but it was the same name still were preserved. And by the way, it is just door-to-door Bukhara Caravanserai. It is also historical, the brothers always together in one place. Thank you very much. If any questions, I would be very pleased to answer in my own capacity. Thank you very much.
I think Ambassador Saab has given very detailed reply, and if still there is something missing, you should visit Shusha and get much updated information. Next question, please. Yes, please.
My name is Mudassar Iqbal. I am Deputy Director at Associated Press of Pakistan. Excellency, I've been to Shusha last July. So my question is, the way you are developing, like Shusha especially, there is no university over there. Is there any plan to develop a university in Shusha?
The first university we just opened, it is Karabakh University. It is Khankendi city, historic city of Azerbaijan. Of course, you saw with your own eyes the destruction, the damage the occupants made to those lands. It is not enough by words to describe. They razed to the ground all the buildings, all the homes, all the universities, all the libraries, all cultural centers. We have to rebuild this, reconstruct all this. These territories once used to be homeland around 700,000 of Azerbaijanis. Now we are planning till 2026 bring back at least 130,000 Azerbaijanis. It is not, all the figure of the Azerbaijanis that waiting, going back. And another challenge for us, in front of us, just building enough infrastructure and this residential complexes and the economic subjects. We also challenging with the landmines. Aware of that. During the occupation, Armenians planted more than 1 million landmines, and they are not sharing the accurate maps of the places where they planted this. We are also challenging this. That's why, of course, definitely, Shusha itself, we can say it is a school of the culture of Azerbaijan itself as a city. Of course, regarding the Shusha, we have ambitious plans. It is part of our plans for all the liberated areas, all Karabakh. Of course, for now, I cannot say which kind of, educational institution will be there, but you cannot imagine Shusha without culture, science, and education. Of course, it will be part of it, maybe as a whole city, inshallah, in the future. Thank you very much. We'll remain like that, inshallah. Thank you very much.
Let me add something to your question. Fortunately, the rector of Karabakh University is a good friend of mine, and we are established this university recently, and we are providing and helping him to hire some faculty from Pakistan. Also, I was trying to make bridge between his university and the Chinese universities also. So the university is newly established but progressing very well, and we are supporting this university by providing the qualified and professional faculty from Pakistan also in the science and technology. Thank you. Any other question? You was maybe asking some question. You, yes, please.
Thank you very much. I am Ambassador Riaz Bukhari, Pakistan's former ambassador to Tashkent. We have spoken about, cultural cooperation between, our brotherly country, Azerbaijan, as well as, other Central Asian countries, including Uzbekistan. We have also spoken about, just educational cooperation between, Azerbaijan and Pakistan. My question is, we have reserved some seats for our students from Central Asian countries, from Azerbaijan, in Pakistani universities, top Pakistani universities, such as LUMS in Lahore. Special seats for our students from Central Asian countries. Is there any development on that? Have you sent any Central Asian students, such as from Uzbekistan or from Azerbaijan, to Pakistan? Thank you.
Thank you very much for the question. It is not only a question, it is also shows your interest, find a way how to make speedy this bringing closer our two nations. I mean, not two nations, nations in Central Asia, Azerbaijan and Pakistan. Of course, every year we are giving scholarship for Pakistani students, 2 Pakistani students, for both bachelor and the master degree. They are going. I mean, it is continuously going. And you are also giving these seats to other countries. Of course, it should be promoted. It should be increased. Students are the future of our nations. We should not forget our future plans also. That's why we should focus on this. But the good news also in this regard, I can say that the number of Pakistani students increasing in Azerbaijan every year. In 1 year, they increased 10 times, just 22 to 23. I think this the speed and increasement is going. Maybe this year we will have the new statistics. Maybe, I don't know, some thousands. Why not? And now also Central Asian countries have a huge number of students from Pakistan. It is because of that closeness by the geography, by the culture, by the tradition, and having the same very close history also. Of course, in this regard, embassies from their own sides, your embassy in our countries and our embassies in your countries, doing from their side all efforts to, also develop these fields of cooperation. But universities themselves also should be active in this regard. For example, I know from our country, ADA University coming here for agitating for, promoting, encouraging students go to study in ADA Azerbaijan Diploma Academy. But I know in this regard, Turkish universities are very active. They are coming, at least to my country, I saw myself with exhibitions, education exhibitions. It is mainly the issue of to reach to potential students. Without enough information, without enough exhibiting the potential of the study in our countries will not be explained in the professional way, and also this environment where they are going to stay and make friends and develop themselves should be also agitated, promoted by university themselves. We are open for this. Right now we know that already our at least near to 10 universities established linkages between Pakistan and Azerbaijan, signing MOUs like NAS University, like Lahore College University, like Namal University, Ikra University. They are in their own capacity with coordination of our embassies and the relevant authorities doing this. Of course, it is not enough, but almost starts in some steps, but it will take into account the newer reality, take into account this direct flights, and take into account this the development right now going not only our countries but in Pakistan, mashallah, we are seeing. As you know, we are coming with investment promises to Pakistan also, and Pakistan also coming to Azerbaijan with manufacture capacity and etc. Also into Central Asian countries. We signed almost as Uzbekistan, as Azerbaijan, we signed with Pakistan transit trade agreement, preferential trade agreements. I mean, it is giving boost to our relations. Just after direct flights, in the Azerbaijani case, trade turnover in 1 year tripled. That's because of just direct flights. Of course, it is not enough number. We are looking for billions, which already we achieved with Turkey and our brotherly Central Asian countries. There is example of how brotherhood can be transformed also economic relations. That's why we feel very huge interest right now from Pakistan side, together with the brotherly partners from our countries. Inshallah, I can forecast in maybe 1 or 2 years, we will see the new things that we can mention such as, similar in the future. Thank you very much for your question.
Yes, please. Yes, please. Yes, please.
Sorry.
Excellency, thank you very much. Very good question. I think it costs $1 million because, as mentioned, my brothers, esteemed excellencies, all of us, we are common culture, religion, traditions, art, history. It's very important for us. All of us, we are strategic partners, and we need to boost our relationships, our ties in different areas, in different spheres, like trade, economy, politics, security, education, medicine, textile, and so on. But education is very important. As I know, more than 2,000 Pakistani students, our brothers and sisters, are studying in our university in Uzbekistan, mostly in medical university in Tashkent, Bukhara, Samarkand, Andijan, and Fergana. And we need to make strong our ties and relationships in education system. I think Pakistan universities, most popular universities like Quaid-e-Azam, Bahriya, National University of Science and Technology, as you mentioned, Lahore University and University of Karachi, should be participate in our exhibitions, which we organize, I think, 4 or 5 times per year, every year. Because as I know, many Uzbek students don't know about education system in Pakistan. A lot of them goes to the United States, European universities, Russia, China, Turkey, our neighborhood countries, universities, and so on. It will be very interesting, direct, which we should learn and we should done because it's very important. Thank you for your question, and I consider this not questions, this is recommendation for us, for diplomats. Thank you very much, Excellency.
Ambassador Razaf, want to add something?
With your permission, just want to add 2-3 things to what has been discussed. Number one, about the Shusha. There is another word, shisha, which we use, shisha for glass. So glass is also, shisha is also a reference to the origin of the Shusha, because of its clarity of weather and clarity of the air, that it is like shisha, transparent. Forgot to add my comments when I visited Azerbaijan about e-visa. It is so comfortable, it is so easy. When you reach on the airport, the entry is so comfortably done that you cannot imagine. And there are people from Azerbaijan who are standing there at the entry, assisting you in registering the e-visa. I forgot to mention about the Multan Sarai. This is there, a small place within the old city, and it has the history written on it that people from this area, Multan area, used to go for the trade, and I think most probably it was on the silk and spices route that they would go buy carpets, buy silk from there and come back from the old Silk Road and take spices and other things from here. I forgot to mention another thing that I happened to meet the former Prime Minister of Armenia in Russia. I came across him and he asked me a very blunt question. Why do you have so bad relations with us, or why don't you recognize us? So I didn't have a very good answer. I gave him a diplomatic answer that we'll discuss it, Excellency, later on. Thank you so
much. Let me add one thing about the education also, because I am professor from the NUST. So let me share with you that NUST has excellent relation with Azerbaijan and all Central Asian countries. Just a couple of months ago, a competition was held in NUST, and the young scientist, the student from the Azerbaijan, they came to NUST and they displayed their research project, which got award. We have a lot of interaction with all Central Asian countries. Thank you. The next question, please. Yes, please.
Assalamu alaikum. This is Zunaira Mumtaz. I'm serving as a lecturer for Kosar University, Mari. I'm very glad for this opportunity, and I was trying to pay attention. It is an honor to listen from all of you, and I just want to ask. It's a question I don't know if I should be asking, but I felt like putting it in a way that Shusha, cultural capital of Islamic world for 2024, a testament to the Muslim world's rich heritage. I really wish and I hope if in 2025 we will be declaring one of the cities of Pakistan as the cultural capital of the Islamic world, could be the twin and the sister cities like Shusha. So do you have any plan how the people who've been working so hard for Shusha, like I don't know who was the pioneer, the father, I'll go do my research, my homework. They've been very dedicated in bringing this Shusha in front of all of us, and I'm honored and happy. So how come me, my department, my students, my countrymen, because in Pakistan we are not that developed, yet people are very dedicated and skilled in all provinces, culturally diverse, and we need some help, we need support, and I think sometimes we are so shy to ask for that help. So I'll be humbly requesting if the pioneers of Shusha city, if a delegate can come, they can visit universities, they can visit to the entrepreneurship centers, to the little schools, to the special schools, how we will be in the list for 2025. Thank you.
The answer. Thank you.
There is a culture of declaring the twin cities between various countries. I'm not aware of it that Pakistan is planning to do it or no. The question you have asked is, I think the answer should be coming from Pakistan side. Are we going to declare some of our city in 2025 as cultural city of or cultural capital of Pakistan? We already have so many countries, cities and capital cities intertwined or declared as sister cities of Pakistan. I am not aware of it, and I think we can think over it. The ambassadors are there from the MOFA. If any one of them has any knowledge on this plan, we may ask them. But as far as I know, so far, there's nothing like that coming up. But it's a good idea. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Sabir, you want to reply something, add something? Okay. Next question, please.
May I?
Yes, please.
Thank you very much. So I'm Brigadier Retired Asif Harun.
Sir.
I'm Thinkers Forum Pakistan Chairman, Patron-in-Chief of CDS Think Tank. It was indeed a great pleasure for me to listen about Azerbaijan and especially Shusha, and it has excited me, and people of Azerbaijan excites me, thrills me, and inspire me. I have learned a great deal about your country, about Shusha in particular, and it will be my desire to visit it. What I would like to add to what all has been told to us in terms of cooperation and future prospects between Pakistan and Azerbaijan, I would like to know that has any thought been given towards another subject called information and misinformation and disinformation, and I'm sure you would agree with me that this is one of the biggest threats to the developing world. This is one field in which the global south, and particularly the people of Central Asia and Pakistan, who are the vulnerable states, should think about, collaborate, and think of ways and means how to beat this big threat which has emerged, and it is a big threat to the integrity and sovereignty of the developing states, number one. And secondly, I would like to know that the level of defense cooperation between Azerbaijan.
A little brief, please, sir.
Okay.
As we are going a little out of time. So
right, but that's it. If it is
Yes.
any joint ventures. Thank you.
Thank you.
Magnetic field, we are going out of culture as well.
yes.
Thank you so much, sir. It's a wonderful question. I think if we talk of the world order, a world order could be military, world order could be technology, and now there is a digital world order also. Fortunately or unfortunately, it is not the states which are controlling the digital world order. It is 100 companies all over the world which control the digital domain. Information disinformation is one of the biggest or major problems which is going on and being faced by multiple countries. And unfortunately, these companies and the social media and this misinformation, disinformation is actually threatening the state's controls over the society also, and you have witnessed it within your own country and other places also. About the defense cooperation, I think I mentioned a bit of it. We are getting closer day by day. Thank you so much.
I think there are many other questions, but we will keep these questions discussing during the tea break and some other occasions. The time we have to manage it. If you allow, we can ask one more question. One last question, please.
Assalamu alaikum. I'm Munir Malik. I'm a physician by profession. I think hearing about Shusha has stimulated the curiosity and interest. What I would like to know is that how expensive it is to visit over there, and dollar-wise, or because everybody, you know, it is important that people are curious, and it has stimulated the interest to visit, and we need more information about that. Thank
Okay. I will not only limit myself to Shusha, I will tell about all Azerbaijan, and one diplomatic answer I think will satisfy you, dear my brother. And very thank you. You are just encouraging others, just with this information, make them also their plan for visit to Azerbaijan. If I think Azerbaijan became very few countries with the number of the Pakistanis visiting. If every year the number of Pakistanis visiting Azerbaijan increasing continuously, last year was 55,000, this year 60,000 till this month. I think it shows that it's affordable place to visit. By price, it's affordable place to visit. But of course, I cannot predict any number of the correct financial, because I never consider it from my side, because I'm going to my own country. And even if I knew that, I also wouldn't, refrain from mentioning. I don't want to be in the fight with travel agencies. Let them they do their job. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Now let's move to the next segment of the session, that is the concluding remarks. We would like to invite His Excellency Khazar Farhado, the Ambassador of Azerbaijan to Pakistan. He has been serving as the Ambassador of the Republic of Azerbaijan to Islamic Republic of Pakistan since July 2021. With over 2 decades of diplomatic experience, he has held key positions at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of the Republic of Azerbaijan and Azerbaijani embassies abroad. His Excellency is a graduate of the Ghazi University, Republic of Turkey, where he completed his studies in international relations in 1996. He further pursued education in international law and international relations at Baku State University, Republic of Azerbaijan, completing his degree in 2004. Throughout his distinguished career, he has served in various capacities, including counselor in the embassies to Saudi Arabia and Korea, director of the First Asia Department at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, and the ambassador at large. In recognition of his outstanding services, His Excellency was awarded the prestigious award Taraghi Medal by the President of Azerbaijan in 2019. He is fluent in English, Turkish, Russian, and Japanese. His Excellency possesses exceptional communication skills and deep understanding of the international diplomacy. He is a family man. He is married and has one son. Let's invite Ambassador sir. Konnichiwa, because you understand Japanese.
Assalamu alaikum, all my sisters and brothers, dear guests, excellencies, panelists, excellencies, participants. I am very thankful, all panelists, I am very thankful to Muslim Institute, especially chairman, my brother Sahibzada Sultan Ahmed Ali, not only organizing traditionally the important events related to Azerbaijan, but proving himself that he's personally involved, and with his love and affection to Azerbaijan, he himself visited several times Azerbaijan and Shusha. Today I am thanking all you are joining us, because we cannot say Azerbaijan without Shusha. We cannot say Karabakh without Shusha. We cannot say without Shusha that we are Azerbaijanis. Shusha is so important topic, and having a very deep place in all our hearts, Azerbaijanis, and not Azerbaijanis, but also in the brotherly countries' peoples. Nowadays, Uzbekistan, Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, at the highest level, declared and contributed to the development of the liberated areas. We are very thankful. And similar approach and intention and efforts we are feeling, it's coming from brotherly Muslim countries especially, and from Pakistan also. That's why we are thankful that Shusha and liberated areas not only remained and was and now is important topic for Azerbaijan. When we say Karabakh, we immediately felt and saw the brotherly support from countries like Central Asia, Pakistan, Turkey, member of the OIC countries. And it is not just coincidence that internationally first Shusha declared cultural capital of Turkic world, Turkic countries, 2004-23, and later on by all Islamic world, 2024. A lot mentioned about Shusha. All panelists didn't left any room for me to just mention about more in Shusha, about Shusha. What can I just underline? That without even waiting the capitulation, official capitulation of Armenia, even getting news that Shusha is freed, everybody, Azerbaijan was rest assured that all Karabakh liberated. You guys just understand the importance of the one city. One city liberated, conflict solved immediately. Even after that, some portion of the territories was under occupation of Armenia, but they came with term to liberate these territories immediately because they understood it is futile, I mean, to resist to Azerbaijan's might. During this year of the cultural capital of Islamic world, we had cultural programs in Shusha with Muslim countries, with participation of Muslim countries. We had scientific symposiums there, including architecture of the Shusha, Karabakh. We continuously, all over year, making Shusha one of the most visiting part of Azerbaijan from the world. First of all, to present the rich culture and history of the liberated areas, and to show them how it is historical lands of Azerbaijan, because even though Armenians tried to erase to the ground and trace from the surface erase the trace of Azerbaijani surface of the land, but they couldn't be successful. They turned down graveyards, they desecrated all mosques, they distracted out of the 67 mosques to 65 mosques. We are bringing back to show the double standards that applied to us during the occupation time, because maybe we were just Muslim nation. We had to implement ourselves, being to true the requirements of the United Nations Security Council resolutions, which one of our dearest panelists mentioned, adopted under Pakistan chairmanship even in the 1993, which demanded from Armenian forces immediately, completely, and unconditionally should be withdrawn from these territories. People's coming, as also His Excellency Ambassador told, tolerance in Azerbaijan. People's coming, seeing the civilization. It is not only capital for the Islamic world as a cultural capital. Coming there, people seeing that Azerbaijan deserves, as a Muslim nation, be cultural capital for all the world, because we are very tolerant, we are multi-ethnic, multi-confessional society, as in general in tradition all Muslim countries has, unlike became a mono-ethnic Armenia. It is reviving, not only materially, not only by building, but it is reviving image of Muslim world when we are reviving all the liberated areas. We put very ambitious plans in front of us, make these all liberated territories, and also our exclave Nakhchivan, green zone. We are right now rebuilding all these territories basing on the green and smart concept. It is not only just Azerbaijan's success, it is success all over Muslim world. That's why unanimously all the member countries of ISSCO, they supported, voted for the Azerbaijan Pearl of Karabakh city, Shusha, became in the cultural capital. It is not our first experience. We managed getting support from all Muslim world to declare our city cultural capital of the Islamic world. It was before 2009 Baku became cultural capital of Islamic world. 2018 Nakhchivan city became cultural capital of Islamic world. Inshallah, the trend will be continue. Once again, I personally thanking each panelist and all the participants coming here, showing their patience. It is almost more than 2 hours, almost 3 hours. You are very patiently sitting and listening to us. And also for the questions, it shows real interest that we see from the participants. It is one kind of exchange of information, one kind of bringing peoples, even it is virtually. But the information today were disseminated, shared with you. Inshallah, will encourage you also to visit personally Azerbaijan and see the Pakistani flags there. Azerbaijan also one of the few countries, maybe only country in the world, you can see Pakistani flags. Thank you very much for your attention.
Thank you, Excellency. I believe that today's event was excellent, and you have given a very good introduction about the Shusha, and all of us are very well educated about the Shusha now, and this is the success of your diplomacy. Let me invite at the end Sabdada Sahab for
and I am also very thankful to Engineer Professors